everybody, it's Keith from my shower door down here in sunny Southwest Florida, but fortunate enough to have Peter Simmons III, PS3, along with Jesse Madden, both freshmen at the University of Michigan. And thanks, guys, for joining me. How you doing today?
Doing great, doing great.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having us.
Wow, this is really cool. Tell me real quick, what am I looking at behind you? Like, what is that? What building is that?
So we're in our dorm right now. We're in a dorm called West Quad, and we're in our courtyard right now.
Yeah, so right here behind us, that's where Peter and I stay, actually, right there.
That's cool. That's really cool, guys. You know, part of the NLL agreement, everybody here in our company has been on board with this. We're all excited. I actually think there's a couple of Ohio fans that are really excited to see you do well. So I know this is getting big traction. But a lot of them had some questions. So first, I'd like to ask you, tell us a little bit about your schedule. You know, for some of us that have never been to school, what does a day of a freshman look like on the education side first?
So for education right now, since Jesse and I are both preferred walk-ons, we got into Michigan by ourselves with our own grades and academics. So as of right now, we're not in any classes, but our classes start in September.
That's awesome. Congratulations to both of you too. And this is coming from someone who could barely read a page of a Harry Potter book. So that's impressive. How many classes will you be taking in the fall, Peter and Jesse?
We haven't had our orientation dates yet, but I'm sure it's probably about like 5 or 6 classes.
Yeah,
give or take.
It's between 4 and 6.
Okay.
Have you guys selected majors?
Yeah, I'm going to be majoring in kinesiology.
And I'm in the School of Literature, Science, and Arts, and I'm undecided for my major.
Excellent. Well, you got time is on your side, my friend. Believe me. Everybody's asking in the shop. We have a race once a year at a company party here. The winner gets up on the wall for the whole year. We want to know what Division I walk-ons run in a 40.
Okay, so I play offensive line. I'm a center. I'm not known for my speed. I'm more for like short little bursts and strength, but I run a 5.5.
5.5 in the 40.
Yes, sir.
That's like Tom Brady run a 5.5, didn't he?
I know. Hey.
Jesse.
Yeah, as for me, I'm a quarterback, so I don't run it too often, but I can move a little bit. I ran a 4.95.
Woo!
Yeah,
Woo!
the first day we got here.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Guys, what about the weight training? Everybody here does weight training. We do about an hour a day. What does the weight training look like on a football schedule? How many days? How long per day? What are you guys doing?
So what they have us do, we are lifting Monday through Saturday, and give or take, the times change day by day, trying to keep it new. We train usually for about 1 hour, 20 minutes, like constant work, no breaks. And then before and after, we're getting recovery, fueling our bodies and everything. But it's about a solid hour and 20 minutes of work every day.
And now this is additional to like practice, calisthenics, and like what you guys are doing conditioning wise. This is on top of that.
So actually our strength coaches, they do a good job of we do a lot of running within our lifts, and we have no breaks like Peter said earlier. So our hour and 20 minutes will be a mix of running, conditioning, strength training, and calisthenics. What
about, you said fueling your body? Very regimented on when or how much you guys are eating, or the proportions? Or are you guys just like seafood diet? If I see it, I eat it.
For right now, as of right now, we're kind of like on a seafood, eat it kind of. We're still getting a feel for everything because this is all new for us. But we have a nutrition center right off of our practice field, Al Glick Field. There's a nutrition center there with protein shakes, protein bars, water, Gatorade, anything you can think of. And then after all of our workouts and everything, we go up to the commons area where we have breakfast and lunch every day.
And does the team do that together, or certain positions like all the freshmen or linemen, whomever, you guys do this together?
It's more on a time schedule. So say Peter and I tomorrow will lift at 11. So we might eat as a group that lifts at 11. We might all eat at 10 or kind of before. And then after our lift, we'll all kind of go up to the commons and eat after. And then you'll see some of the other guys that maybe lift at the 2 o'clock lift coming in to get a meal before the workout as well.
So it's all mostly based off of time, like what time your workout is.
I just can't help it, but you two talking together, it seems perfect. Is it typical to have a center and a quarterback? You guys are rooming together. Obviously, you're getting to know each other. Those two positions kind of work together. Is that by design?
We're not rooming together, but
Uh-oh.
no, I'm rooming with a safety from Northern Michigan, and Jesse is rooming with a defensive tackle.
The guy who's trying to kill the quarterback is who you're.
That's right.
That's interesting.
But no, there definitely is a connection between offensive line and quarterbacks, you know?
Yeah.
And,
You're trying to get some insider intel. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys are interested, Peter, have you heard or seen through social media or maybe any of your peers, any of the TV ads, the news links, or any of the media that's been published regarding, the agreement in the NIL?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've seen, I have lots of buddies across the country, not just at Michigan, but at a lot of other Division I schools. They're finding deals with companies and starting to build their brand. It's looks like it's all going great for them.
Has anybody asked you maybe about yours or even heard about it?
Actually, yeah. So I've been posting it on social media. A lot of my teammates have been seeing it, talking about it. They saw if a preferred walk-on can do it, they want to see if they can try to get in on the action too. So it's great for everybody.
It is a great, you're going to be on social media, whether you're in the NIL agreement or not. And now the question becomes if you can, while being on social media, be a part of a business and interjecting it into your social media. It just opens up another channel for you, as you progress in your career and definitely into business. To kind of give you an update on how it's helped us. There's been 5 news ads, you guys. So I'm going to put some real numbers behind this just so you can kind of put in perspective what this means. If our company, My Shower Door, was going to take out a TV advertisement for 30 seconds during when the news cycle is, you're looking at about $150, $200 a spot. This is after filming and everything, okay? So that's just 200. That's a 30-second spot. Now you've been on there between 2 minutes and 3.5 minutes. So you can equate each one of those to between 1,000 and 1,500. Okay. Then there's 5. So now you're looking at 5,000. There's 3 newspaper articles, a radio spot. So there's money attached to these if we were going to go out and buy it. Okay. But you can't buy a live spot on radio. So it's technically priceless. Okay. Now in business, it's kind of a rule of thumb that you would take your gross sales and you would allocate up to about 10% of that for advertising. So if we did this backwards, if these had a value of 5,000, we would expect to have gross revenue of 50,000 plus off of that. Now, we wouldn't even have the opportunity to be on the news, My Shower to My Shower to My Shower, along with PSIII, if this agreement wasn't in place. So we are benefiting from it through the branding of you and helping promote you through this whole venture. And so that's one of the main things why we do this. And anybody who's on social media is looking to create content, you guys, this is way different. Like we're in the glass industry. We sell shower doors. So we advertise on TV, radio, a little bit on social media, but now being attached to this big, the big house, in the university is a massive opportunity for us, massive opportunity. And so I hope that those numbers kind of put things into realistic for you because, anytime you guys do, I know you said you're on bar stools now, right? Are you a approved bar stools athlete?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
So we all know bar stools, they get their pizza reviews, but
Yep.
It started off as a website where guys posting videos of kicking each other in the nuts. And now it's this massive corporate, business. But if you guys see anything funny, please feel free to send that video along because I'll make sure it gets in the right hands so we can help this branding thing keep going bigger and bigger and bigger. We want to use all these channels.
Absolutely, for sure.
I'm just super happy for both you guys because it sounds like it's working both for Peter and for you. And, yeah, congratulations to both you guys, sir.
Thank you.
It's really cool, especially, there's a lot of competitive people here. Business a lot of times can have kind of a boring facet to it. We like to have a lot of fun. This allows us to see you guys almost at real time. It's at it's like you get to pull the curtain back a little bit and get a little bit more insight to like what goes on beyond just the game, which I find fascinating. I think there's a lot of people that will too. So I think it's really cool. And we appreciate you even allowing us access, both of you, Peter and Jesse, because I imagine you're going to be getting into an agreement shortly as well. If I was to give you guys a bit of advice moving forward when speaking, I learned this the hard way, starting off speaking to clients and then in classrooms, and I'm over at FGCU. And especially if you start studying news conferences and when people speak, your tone and the way you speak, how fast you speak, will allow you to control the situation for them to consume it. And what I mean by that is if you see people that talk and they go and they start using these words, it's because they're going too fast. And your brain subconsciously starts filling in this empty space. What I want to tell you for advice is get used to it, use it to your advantage. Because, dynamic silence and pausing will allow the other side, whether it's your coach, teammate, professor, your tone when you talk, and especially if you have deference, will get you a lot further than you'll ever know. It's kind of like it's an innocuous skill that most people kind of overlook, but it's so important. And if you can be mindful of it, you'll stand out above everybody else for sure.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. And you, Peter, Jesse, I'm sorry to cut you out of this, but Peter, all of your interviews have been A+, even the ESPN one's killer. It's getting a lot of traction. So we really appreciate it.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So if there's anything else, we can cut this short unless you guys have any questions for me. I know you're probably wondering how much working out I'm doing. It's not a lot, just a little bit.
Looking good. Looking good.
Look good.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, you guys.
Awesome.
I'm sure you got laundry and stuff to do. So maybe we can do this again next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
If you want, I can get in some other guys too.
Yeah, whatever you guys want.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can take it by year.
Yeah,
We'll
use
see
it
what
as
goes on.
leverage. Make sure you get something out of it first. Otherwise, we'll just stick with the quarterback in the center.
Awesome. Yeah, sure.
QB center combination.
There you
Sure.
go. All right, you
Awesome.
guys. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. I'll talk with you soon.
Okay, see you, Peter. Bye,
Sounds
Jesse.
good.